greatest to ever do it. Mr. Kool Rappers in the building. What up, sir?
What the deal, baby?
How you doing, G?
Everything good, man.
I was thinking about, I knew that you was coming in today, so I was thinking about, wow, what am I going to talk to Kool Rap about? Where do I start? So I decided let's start at the beginning.
Let's start.
I don't know the whole story of G-Rap. When did you start rhyming?
Wow. Well, I'll tell you from the very, very beginning when I thought I was starting to rhyme. That was 10 years old. You know what I'm saying? Like when I first got a whiff of hip hop. Period.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It started in the Bronx, but I was 10 years old when it hit my area.
Okay.
Queens.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And that's when I went to like the first park gym and all that. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I had to go with the older cats on the block and all that.
Right.
For Mom Dukes to be good with it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And I was an instant love for it. And then as soon as I heard the yes, yes, y'all to the beat y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was going home and repeating that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
When did you start
but
taking it
13, I
seriously?
started writing.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Age of 13.
And who found you?
A few people. It was cats around my way in Corona called Disco Twins.
Yeah, I know the Twins.
Okay.
Hell yeah, I know
You
the
what
Disco
I'm saying?
Twins. They had the big ass Bertha speakers. Of course, I know the Twins.
Okay. Well, I used to work with the Disco Twins. They had me in their studio first.
Okay.
Then after them, I linked with Herbie Azar.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Word?
Absolutely. Yeah. Well, I wrote Chick on the Salt and Pepper and all that.
Wow.
Did not fucking know that.
I know that, son.
You wrote Chick on the Side for Salt and Pepper?
Wow. Yeah, I mean, it was titled something else. They just changed the title to the song. You know
Okay.
what I mean?
All right.
And so after Herbie Azar, then I was real
things
close
work
with
out
Aunt Barrier, Eric B. brother.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So Eric B. and them popped off at that time with Eric B. for president.
Right.
And then me and Eric got close, you know what I'm saying? Like, Eric, yo, link me, hook me up, dog, you know what I mean? And he knew I was the neighborhood gunner, you know what I'm saying? I was already earning a reputation.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And so Eric B linked me up with Polo, and then from Polo went to Marley, because Polo and Marley was like high school buddies and all that.
Wow.
You know, and then I ended up in Marley Marl's house.
Wow.
In
So you didn't know Polo at all?
No, I knew of Polo. I didn't know him personally,
right?
But I knew of the name because Polo used to run with the Twins and, and some other cats used to go out to the parks and jam and all that. You know what I'm saying? But Polo linked me with Marley.
Okay.
And then I ended up at Marley's house in Queensbridge and did a track called It's a Demo, and that was it.
Wow. You know what I mean? Why didn't things work out with Herbie?
Herbie at one point wanted me to do a diss record, the Dougie Fresh, and I met Dougie Fresh when I was like 13 years old. You know what I'm saying? And he was a hero of mine. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I had the ultimate respect for Dougie Fresh. You know, I was like, I wouldn't do it.
Okay.
I wouldn't do it, not even to get on. As bad as I wanted to get on, I wouldn't do that.
Okay.
I'm not a go against the grain dude.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that kind of like made me pursue other methods of getting on. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
And that's when the whole Polo.
And the first thing you did with Marley was It's a Demo?
First thing I did. That's why it was called It's a Demo. It was meant to be a demo tape.
That's so crazy.
Out of here, yo. That was meant to be a demo?
It was meant to be a demo. Yup.
Wow. Wow. So that's the very first song that y'all did.
Very first song.
And then after that, it just started taking off. It was rolling out after that, man.
After that, I was inducted into Juice Crew. No, it was
who was
no discussion
who was
about
already
it.
in the Juice Crew when you got
MC Shan, Shantae, I want to say Dimples D. But I could be wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's been so many years, my memory could be jogging right now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But definitely Shan, Shantae, Marley, of course.
Of course.
You know, and Magic.
Right.
And Fly Ty was the Juice Crew.
Okay.
And Biz. Biz was already there.
All right. Had you known any of them beforehand?
No.
Nah. So
as much as I used to be in Queensbridge too, but nah, I never got to meet the greats.
Okay. All right.
I was still one of the fans cheering for him.
The Masters of Ceremony joint and Kane performed, and y'all came out. Yep. And that's the first time y'all performed that together?
First time.
Wow. Why? Why has that never gotten performed before?
I have no idea, man.
One of the greatest posse records of all time, and
That's
that was
really crazy.
Yeah, that's the first time y'all all performed that together.
First time for that.
Yo, tell me about that recording, man.
I was just told to go to Marley's house by Fly Tie.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And so I went to Marley house, and I believe Ace and Craig G was already in there, or one of them was in there, but both of their recordings was laid down already.
Okay.
And Marley just like, yo, I want you to hear this and drop something on it. All right. You know what I'm saying? I'm still like 18 at the time. You know what I mean? I'm writing every day. I'm gunning all the time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I had something for that. Matter of fact, I had something crazy for that because the verse that I initially kicked on it was the symphony verse that you heard on Symphony.
Right.
Plus the first verse of Men at Work that I did on my first album.
Oh, wow.
It was all one verse.
Oh, you had to cut it down.
And I spit all that shit. You know what I'm saying? I had no sense of bars or none of that.
Right.
Yeah.
We didn't have this record making format that these artists got today.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We had no sense of that. So I spit that whole thing, and the tape actually ran off the rail.
Wow. So the first part of that on Symphony that you wrote that there when you heard the music?
No. It was already written.
Oh, okay. You already had them
already written, memorized, all that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and then went into Deadly Rhymes. Here's the solution. Smoke it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Same thing I spit on Men at Work. But the tape ran off the rail. So Mom was like, yo, G, you got a short now. I need a spot for Kane. I'm like, oh, my bad. No. Well, I ain't say my bad.
Right.
That wasn't the term then, but no, basically it meant that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so I cut it, right where it's cut on Symphony.
Wow.
And then Kane dropped his verse on there. You know what I mean?
Right. Was there always a friendly competition between you and Kane?
Yeah, but it was never mentioned between me and Kane, but I'm sure it was because it's like he was a lyrical gunner, I'm a lyrical gunner, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
A lot of bars right there.
Absolutely. You know what I mean? So I mean that's gonna happen naturally.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And it was definitely friendly competition. You know what I mean? Like I heard Raw. I had to come out with Men at Work.
Right.
I'm sure he must have heard Men at Work. He had to come up, warm it up, King. You know what I'm saying? I had to come Kool is back. You know what I mean? And then he came out with Rap for King. You know what I'm saying? So on and so on and so on.
Yeah, so you guys inspired each other.
Absolutely.
Every time.
King was definitely a main inspiration to me.
Uh-huh.
I was proud to be affiliated with him in the Juice Crew.
Mm-hmm.
And along with all the others as well, but Kane in particular because he was another lyrical beast.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Right. So he was like one of the artists that did pretty much almost exactly what I did.
Right.
You know what I mean?
How do y'all decide who gonna get what from Marley? Because Marley had the beats, son.
Well, you know what?
He's working with two lyrical beasts.
A lot of dudes. I can speak for myself. Definitely. I used to bring the records that I wanted.
Okay.
To record on, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So you heard Road to the Riches, that's G-Rap bought those records there. Like, yo, I want to do this. Like, let's loop this up. And let's add this with that loop.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we was, a few of us was co-producing.
Okay.
You know what I mean? We just had no sense of whatever, whatsoever of production credits.
Right.
And I don't think nobody even cared because we was just young and hungry.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You just wanted to spit.
Exactly. But that's me mentioning this is in no way is taking credit away from Marley because it was his ear.
Uh-huh.
It was him controlling, arranging all that made it become what it became. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely. Road to the Riches is one of them.